Cutting scale guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video guys, we are here with Papa Zer himself, of course, with some stuff, and he's interrupting me. Sir, come on, give me a second to let me monologue a bit. But he is going to have, of course, a bunch of new weapons you can, of course, get this week. Now, when it comes to exotics and stats and everything, 65 stat Foe Tracer, not too bad. 63 stat Severance Enclosure. And of course the 64 stat Lunafactions with Dividing Line. I will say this isn't the greatest. You will of course have a bunch of legendary weapons, and the one that's most interesting is of course going to be this True Prophecy. It is so close to being a pretty good god roll. He is going to have a Feeding Frenzy, Rangefinder, Death Adder. Actually not too bad in terms of an SMG and everything, but of course there is going to be better rolls of that one. There is of course going to be a Spare Rations as well, with of course the High Cali Offhand Strike and the Focus Fury. Realistically that was a terrible roll. He's going to have the Judgment of Kelgroth with close to melee and Genesis, and I will say close to melee on a glaive is actually really sweet, so this might be one to kind of pick up if you don't have a glaive. He will have the Ikelos SRV103 as well, with Moving Target and Box Breathing. Again, it's a nice-ish roll for PvE, but probably not the best one. He will, of course, have Shattered Cypher with Field Prep and Surrounded. Again, an okay-ish roll, but not the greatest. And last but not least, we have the Canis Major with Killing Wind, Kill Clip, and of course, Spike Grenades. If it was something like a Full Court or something like that instead of Kill Clip, it would have been really nice. But as I said, the best weapon that they probably will have and everything is, of course, going to be this True Prophecy, because it is just a really sweet thing. As I said, double freaking flinch is so great in PvP. It's a 120 RPM as well, so it's in that meta sort of archetype too. You got a decent-ish mag size and everything as well, which you can put obviously a mod on. But this roll, as I said, is a really nice one. It's probably the best he has because it does have, of course, the time payload, which on a 120 True Prophecy is absolutely bang. And the thing about True Prophecy is that it's not exactly farmable. Like, sometimes it's a Banshee. Of course, Zer has it sometimes as well. But I will say that it's still a really sweet roll to pick up, especially if you don't have another True Prophecy. Time payload can be really sweet. I'm going to showcase why exactly this thing can do well in PvP. PvE, not so much, but PvP. Time payload is going to be really dope. So we're going to showcase what this is like in some PvP. So without further ado, let's go to PvP with the True Prophecy hand cannon. Alrighty, so we are going to be on the Rusted Lands with, of course, our True Prophecy that could. And this is going to be the time payload and everything. You can kind of see that. You take a shot and the actual little payload comes off a couple of seconds later. So it's not exactly like, of course, explosive payload, where, of course, you can hit your shots. And I whiffed every bullet there. But, of course, it's not going to be like explosive payload. There will be a little bit of a delay. And that's what makes this a lot different. And some people honestly rather this because it just means that you can get things, of course, like double freaking flinch going, which is going to be insane. You can see he died around the corner. But, of course, it means double flinching, which, for me, as I said, it does make your time to kill a little bit longer. So they have a chance of maybe trading with you if they're using, like, an auto rifle or whatnot. Or maybe, oh my god, I got vexed mid-class. But if you're using something that has a longer time to kill than a hand cannon, obviously triple tapping, there is a chance that they might, of course, trade with you. But what this does do for you is that it makes them double flinch, meaning that they have a harder chance of actually hitting you. So if you're hitting them twice and flinching them twice, 2 bullets might miss instead of just the 1. So that is what makes this like really interesting, and that's what makes a lot of people kind of like this raw. Now I will obviously admit field prep is, oh my god, he went above us. Man is trying to scorch us with a freaking Vex. But of course, yeah, people would say that they'd rather just like normal kind of bang for your buck sort of hand cannons or whatnot. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that this is like the be all end all, but it is just kind of personal preference what you want to go for. And of course, because this is explosive, you can't hit the ground beside people, and you will get kills if you of course kill them with it. Oh, we get this guy down, buddy. Get away with the bow. Get away with the bow. And how is this guy not dead? What the? Yo, bro, how are you not dying? I'm so dead. There's a guy to my left as well. My good god. But you can kind of see where this comes in clutch. And as I said, because obviously double flinching is going to be just nice against certain enemies, especially if you want to just get kills like this, it can just work out really nice for that sort of thing, where you just want to make sure that you're guaranteeing your hits and everything. Now I need to reload because I can't kill him if I don't reload. But obviously, and this guy's up in the air again. My god, get out of the freaking air. We can kind of see that against the auto rifles, they have somewhat of a chance of trading, but it's still going to be like a hand cannon where you can just triple tap people. And you can see there's a double flinch. I'm telling you, coming in clutch. He missed a couple of shots because he got double flinched. I can legit guarantee you that. I was somewhat weak. Auto rifle, yeah, he traded with me, but I still managed to get the kill, where if I had just explosive payload, even if I had the shots going off, he might have not missed a shot or two and then got the kill. And that's why, as I said, it can just be really freaking dope. Now, there's multiple people here. Oh my god. Get this guy, though, and the Tony man. I love the delay though. It's just like you take a shot and all of a sudden he's just standing there and it just blows up. It's so freaking sweet. The one thing I will give this to is that it is going to be a 120, so it means you can go pretty damn freaking far. Now I will definitely obviously say that, yeah, the field prep definitely makes this like not terrible roll, but It definitely makes us struggle a little bit. And oh my god, buddy. Get away with your... Oh, is that a Wither Horde? Oh, he's on my team. Thank freaking god. But of course, it does, it will go really, really far and everything. Field prep definitely isn't exactly the bestest role, but I still do think that this is a solid role for your first kind of one. If you want to try out what time payload is kind of like before you kind of like maybe even go farming for this sort of weapon, it's a really solid one to kind of pick up because, as I said, the damage is definitely there. Now, there's a dude with a bow and a freaking... Yo, what the... Yo, freaking Sopranos on the point, boys. What's going on? And I am so going to get rushed from the left. There's a guy with a Vex down here. Get away with your stupid hammer. No, what is going on, guys? I'm getting pushed around the place. Get this guy, though. He's going to fly high, and then he dies. And it's so nice to do the kind of the fade away when you get a kill and whatnot. That's a golden gun. I really don't know if I should be peeking this like this. Oh. Oh. I was hoping that the guy would actually push in. There's going to be a guy who runs in here, right? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Someone walk in, please. There's a guy just like... He's up on the roof beside me. I can freaking know it. And... Yo. Oh. Oh my god. People just don't know the angles, boys. They don't know the angles. Oh my god. Boys, someone help me out. Oh, how did I get 2 kills from him there? That's actually insane. Especially because I had a Vorpal shotgun. That's why I wrecked that shot at the freaking Titan. I'd say he's so mad. Guys, you got to know the angles on this map sometimes. You know, the cami angles. Get this guy real quick. No. There we go. There's freaking the body shot. Well, as I said, it is just a really, really nice hand cannon. You can do absolute work, of course, if you have the right... Oh my god, no! Don't tell me I used that. You freaking peeked with a sniper of all things right there. Please don't tell me I used that. Oh, thank god. But yeah, you can kind of see that the hand cannon is really, really sweet. I just think that it's definitely I'd say more of a, acquired freaking taste. And he's 1 HP, boys. You want to kill him? I will say it's more of an acquired taste than anything else. I'm not going to say this is going to be the gun for everybody. But I do think that it's a really nice hand cannon in certain duels. You want to get those double flinches kind of going. It can be really, really dope. Of course, people will still go in with their Igneous and everything because they're 120s. I just whiffed every shot. Buddy. People will still go in with their Igneous and whatnot and everything. I understand that. I'm not saying this is the best weapon in the world, but it's a really unique role that is a world drop, so you can't really get it anymore. And it's probably one of the better sort of weapons you can get that has time payload in terms of, obviously, as I said, it's a 120. I got bowed. My good god, I'm against the solar squad. Legit, some guy in the air with a Vex, the other guy boned me from underneath. I legit can't get this well to pop anywhere. I wanted to pop a well there. You know what? I'm just gonna try cap B and... Oh, there's a guy here. Alright, there's a couple of dudes here. That's a sword. We'll get him real quick. And there's another dude beside me. I'm gonna get absolutely railed in about 2 seconds. Screw all y'all. I think that guy is heavy though. I think he is heavy. I think he is heavy. Buddy, go away. Man thinks he's gonna just fly on my ass with his stupid Scorch. I think he was trying to ignite me with the heat rises. But I was, yeah, as I said, I will say that this hand cannon, it can be really, really dope, especially because, oh, there's a bow looking at me. Oh my god, I don't know if these are duo or not, but my good god, they are a unison every time they peek a corner. But I definitely do think that it's worth giving it a shot. As I said, if you want to try out what if you want to give it a shot in terms of time payload and everything, get used or whatnot, just pick it up, use it for a little bit, see what it's like. As I said, it's pretty interesting how it works and whatnot. Double flinch can just be so clutch, and that was an enemy. Oh my god. But yeah, time payload can just be super, super clutch in the run games and whatnot. It can just make your duels so much more consistent now. I'm getting bowed by everyone. Is there a Titan using the bow now as well? Frickin', oh my god, he's right here. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Oh, he got freaking confused. Oh my god, I'm 1 HP. He got so confused. But yeah, I just think that if you want a weapon that's really good for dueling, this will definitely want to try out and everything. Is that field prep isn't exactly the best, but you can kind of see as far as a 120 goes, it's still going to be as good as other 120s to kind of go in with. But it's just going to struggle, of course, in terms of against the auto rifles and whatnot, which is apparently what all they came up against this game. We got Quicksilver Storms. We got freaking, what's it called? Vex Mythoclass. Everything. Everything I can't freaking deal with. Oh, well, that should be the W and everything. As I said, we kind of went in there at the end as per usual. But I will say the True Prophecy with the time payload. Really, really dope ass kind of, what's it called? Dueling sort of hand cannon. And you can pick it up there for the cheapo price. So what is it, like 20 legendary shards, which realistically are going final shape anyway. Well, that is it for me. And of course, the True Prophecy hand cannon with the time payload that Xur is going to be selling. And as I said, I know it's not exactly the god roll True Prophecy. And a lot of people will definitely tell me that because field prep, I think it can be okay, obviously, if you're crouching or whatnot. But realistically, it doesn't really help with reserves because obviously unlimited ammo. And there is other ways of increasing reload and everything, which it doesn't really matter. It's legit the one perk and obviously the master perk. If this legit had something else here though, it would be really, really nice. But I will still say that this is a really solid one to pick up if you've never used time payload or if you want to give it a shot. Because time payload, as I said, is a really dope as perk PvP. I know a lot of people like explosive. Explosive, of course, keeps with the same time to kill and everything like that, which is what people kind of want. But it's still a banger of a hand cannon with this row. As I said, it is definitely personal preference. Some people like explosive payload, some people like time payload. I like them both. I think they're both insane for flinching, because flinching is just one of the most annoying things, and it just wins you duels, guys. You have no idea if you ever use these sorts of weapons. You win so many hand cannon duels because they got flinched and they missed one shot, because the time to kill in a hand cannon, if you miss a bullet, is insanely bad. Like, it goes up so, or like, it increases the time it takes to kill someone so much if they miss one shot. So these sorts of perks are just so goated for that, and that's what I was saying. This True Prophecy, if you don't have one with time payload or anything like that, it might be worth picking up off Zera. As I said, it is probably the only weapon I would say that's kind of worth it. Maybe the Major's Kana or whatever the grenade launcher was could be as well. But for the most part, this is definitely going to be his best weapon to kind of pick up. So yeah, if you're going to Zera, give this one a shot if you want to try it out. 20 shards or whatnot. Just give it a shot if you like it. Okay, you can then definitely, of course, use it. If you don't like it, you can bin it if you want. Instead, it's only 20 shards, which are going in final shape. But as I said, Zera is going to be here this week. He is going to be a Nexas and everything. And this is 100% the best thing he's going to have. But regardless, if you like the video, show us a like. And if you want to see more content, subscribe. And fantastic day. And hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.